Who is not proud of this man? We are so proud of this young man.
My question is, as a very young boy, how did you get people to take you seriously in such high places?
It's all about how I speak with experience. Because anyone can come here. You can search up on the internet the problems affecting children in terms of conflict and come and speak. But there's something about speaking from a unique point of view, speaking from experience. If you have experienced this firsthand and you are also victims of a lot of abuses, insurgency, stuff like that, you can be able to speak more to the context and you can be able to speak to big people about what is really affecting you. Because in times when I speak in events, mostly the leaders, they hear what they have not heard before. They heard it from a more personal point of view. Like I contextualize what I always say. And that's why they always take me seriously, because they know that it's coming from the heart and it's coming from experience. Through the course of today's event, a lot of our past speakers has been speaking about leadership. Leadership. But what we believe as young advocates is children in leadership. You should not be waiting for you to finish your universities or for you to have a degree before you think of participating in politics or before you think of becoming a leader. You are the leaders of today. And we believe in children being the cause for a change. Let me set a scenario for you. If I were to give you a pen and paper now and told you to write the future you see for the Nigerian children, will you take that pen and paper and write it, or will you say that you wait for you to build your capacity or to have a degree before you write it? That's the point I'm trying to make. I hope you all will take that pen and paper and write the future, because it's a very big privilege. There was a time I was in a global event at Nairobi. I made a presentation about children affected by armed conflict, and I spoke about how children are left behind when it even comes to decision making on children affected by armed conflict. I was very persistent. I gave them my proposal, and I was always following back. And just, I think last week, one of the African Union members reached out to me and she told me that we'll be needing children from Nigeria to come and speak on behalf of children affected by armed conflict, that they will have a high-level meeting at Kigali, Rwanda, and they need children to attend that meeting, because I've spoke about children being left behind in decision-making. This is how influential you can be, just even at your ages now as children. You should value the importance of you being here today. Because when you don't value the little things, it cannot pave way for you to get the big things. There's a quote that I fell in love with. I think around when I was very young, just at the age of maybe 6, 7. There was this quote that I still remember till today. It says, "The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding and you think holds no value." When you see all these big people speaking and being politicians, do not think that you must have the same platform that they do to do all these things. You can start at the grassroots. I made a video about COVID-19. During the COVID period, I made a video about COVID-19, which was my brother who actually told me to make that video, because there was a competition happening. And I told you that video changed my life. But at that time, I was not really excited to do the video, because I said, I wanted to speak in UN General Assembly. Why will I do a video now? It will hold of no importance and value to me. But when I did that video, I got recognized by a lot of international organizations, and that's the reason why I'm here today. Time not being our darling, I will leave you with the words of late Pastor Martin Yomola, a Lutheran priest in Germany. He said, they came for the socialists, and there was no one to speak for me. They came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I was not a trade unionist. But they came for me, and there was no one to speak for me. The motivation behind this quote is that we should all stand for one another, and let's stand for the Nigerian children, let's stand for the children of Africa, and let's stand for the children of the world. Thank you very much.
Can you please rise up and give him a very wonderful round of applause?